Alright guys, so this is going to be my fanfiction review for a fanfiction by the name of Ladybug and Wonder Woman Gods and Gems. Now, no, we don't get any Steven Universe, well, there's a tiny one, but maybe I was just looking too deep into it. But, yes, this is a Wonder Woman Ladybug crossover, and it's actually a sequel to Miraculous Night, which was another fanfiction I did a review on that featured a crossover with Batman. So this is the follow-up, and this time we have Wonder Woman in the as the main character to team up with. So maybe this will be a constant thing with Ladybug and with Ladybug in this fanfiction series. Then maybe we'll get Ladybug and Superman, or Ladybug and Green Lantern, or Ladybug and the Flash. It's all really good, but it's been pretty epic so far. So. Anyway, so the story is that Ladybug and Marinette and Adrian are kind of reeling still from what happened with Hawkmoth and the Joker in Miraculous Night. You guys can go back and check out that review for a little more. But basically, something is happened, and one of the main things is that Apocalypse has kind of fallen into a state of civil war. That's right, the main villain of this story is none other than Darkseid. But the other main villain who starts out is his daughter Grail. Now, if you don't know who Grail is, that's fine, because a lot of people who I noticed in this fanfiction, there were some people who didn't know who Grail was and thought Grail was like a OC. Grail is the daughter of Darkseid, who most of you guys would probably know best from Jeff Johns' Darkseid War. That's where she kind of showed up. She did show up in Wonder Woman a few times and was a Wonder Woman-centric enemy. So I think that's really cool that, and I know what you're thinking, well, it's kind of weird that we have Wonder Woman and Darkseid, Darkseid as a Ladybug villain. Not totally. I mean, Darkseid is evil, Darkseid is and all that. But on the other end of the spectrum, you gotta see that, this is the first time they've had a crossover with Darkseid as the main villain. I mean, the first time he was in one was in the Teen Titans X-Men crossover, where he resurrected the Dark Phoenix. And in that time, the Teen Titans had never come up against someone as powerful as Darkseid before, and this was their introduction to him. So I thought that was really... So I kind of imagined it like that, and we have Wonder Woman in here as the other character who knows who she is. Knows who he is. Excuse me. And not only that, there are a few other things that the story loves to tackle. In that, if you know Ladybug, then you know that one of the people who actually owned, was Ladybug at one point was Hippolyta, Wonder Woman's mother. So I like how in the prologue they tie together Ladybug and Wonder Woman lore together with Hippolyta and Tiki. I really dug that. Not only that, we get other characters in here. We get another team up between another DC character and Master Fu. I'm not gonna say who it is, but when you find out who Master Fu is working with in this crossover, you're gonna be happy, because it's such an odd couple. I will say it's a magic-based character. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta read the fanfiction to find out. But what I like about this story is that it really builds upon Adrian and Marinette facing an opponent that they had never, Hawkmoth was nothing compared to Darkseid. Nobody is, like I said, Darkseid is. And they really hit home that Apocalypse, the whole world of Apocalypse, I should say, is just beyond their imagining. Like, they don't, they thought, the Joker and Hawkmoth were bad. Yeah, they were peanuts compared to, Darkseid and Grail, and we get, of course, Steppenwolf, who is instigating, this civil war with Darkseid to rule Apocalypse. But at the same time, you've got Grail, who's trying to get her father back into power. You've got Desaad, by the way, I'm not going to say how much, but he royally fucks up Adrian and Marinette at one point. Desaad does something really terrible to them. But I really like the interactions between Wonder Woman and, Ladybug and Cat Noir. I really dig how they, Marinette especially, just worships Diana. It would make sense. The most powerful female superhero, of course, if they exist in the same universe, Marinette would totally be a Wonder Woman fangirl. And they really illustrate that. And again, I like how they tie in, the lore from Themyscira with the lore from, you know, what we know about Tiki and the Miraculous themselves. I really dig that. The story is still going on. It's about 13 well, it's technically 12 chapters and a prologue, so 13, 13 in all, which actually, as of this recording, the latest chapter was uploaded yesterday, again, as of this recording. So, yeah, this story is really good. It's got a ton of action. It's really cool to see someone actually, like, because again, they could have easily gone this writer, who, by the way, I'm doing this review and I forgot to mention, the author's name is Mixed Fan 8643. Mixed Fan could have easily done this generic story of just Wonder Woman shows up and it's one of her villains. But no, they take it a step further by having, Darkseid is an enemy of Wonder Woman. He's an enemy of everybody. But you don't really often see Wonder Woman and Darkseid throwing down. And I like that, again, we get the inclusion of Grail, a lesser-known character in the DC universe. This writer could have, Mixed Fan could have easily sprung for, like, a generic story of, like, Cheetah, using Cheetah or Circe as the main villain. Or something to that degree, but they take it a step further by having Darkseid, an opponent who Marinette and Adrian are vastly unqualified to face. And I like how they step up to it. And I like the inner workings of how Mixed Fan does the inner workings of Darkseid's Darkseid's like lead other members of his his family, like again Calabac, Steppenwolf, Granny Goodness, and Desaad, and all of them. So all in all, this is a really good read, just as good as Miraculous Night. So yeah. I highly recommend this. If you enjoyed Miraculous Night, I would say definitely check this out. As always, I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can check out the first chapter, or should I say prologue of this story. And I hope you all enjoy it. And once again, just leave a review for the author. I hope Mixed Fan will definitely appreciate that, I hope. But anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this fanfiction review, and I will see you guys later.